just a suggestion. Haggis Barrington's really taken Hopkins under his wing. He's like a father to him already. Father and son. So touching, so moving.
Is he right? If Hopkins said, I think Haggis would want to stay too.
All right, then. I'm not inhuman. Everyone except Hopkins and Barrington.
Well, Barrington had been no use to Hopkins without Stefan Godbody.
Explain yourself, Owly.
Well, Haggis and Stefan are in love.
How dare you?
No, I'm afraid Owly's right, Wing Commander Forrester. I knew from the start. One would have to be pretty naive not to.
My God. Godbony and Barrington, rear gunners. Now, I prided myself that at least we hadn't come to that. Now, Godbony, I can believe. He's a Pole. They're excitable. But Barrington, he's Scottish. Well, we don't want people like that escaping and then undermining morale back home.
And one for his knob.
Right, now my plan is this. I shall be in charge of the whole operation, incidentally.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes, well, I do think somebody has to be, and I believe I'm pretty competent in escaping, having escaped 23 times.
Well, so what? You're still here. You've been captured 23 times. This is competence.
Yes, thank you. We've been through all that, Cosgrove. Well, very well. Does anyone else put themselves forward? Good. Right. Now, perhaps we can get on with it. I shall be known as Big F, incidentally. Now, I plan no less than 5 tunnels. Here, 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 and here. They will be called Tom, Dick, Harry, Julian, and Gladys.
Julian?
After my son. He's 15. He's a fine boy, considering.
And, Gladys? Would that by any chance be named after the little lady?
It most certainly would not. She isn't little, she isn't a lady, and I'll thank you never to mention her again.
Still, it's a nice thought. Perhaps I go through Gladys.
Yes, that's why I call one of the tunnels Gladys. I realize that some of you who aren't quite out of the top drawer enjoy the occasional dirty little snigger. Izzy, how soon can you make me German military or civilian uniforms for 327 prisoners?
For you, 4 months.
I'll give you 2.
3. I can't do it in less.
Done. Shorty, can you make up 327 sets of Ford's documents in 3 months?
If I have the helpers and if I have the ink, yes. Anything to get away from these buggers.
Right. We go in 3 months from now, or on the first moonless night following it. Getting the Earth out of the tunnels is the real headache.
Well, why don't we use some of the tunnels to store the Earth from the other tunnels?
Good thinking, Shorty.
Well, no tunnel could take more earth than we dug out of it. So we'd end up with 5 tunnels full of earth, and we might as well not have bothered to dig in the first place. Congratulations, Shorty, on fatuousness beyond the call of duty.
Yes, as I say, it's good that you're thinking, Shorty, but do try to be sensible. But he was serious. We know we can't stop you going, he said. And the moment you have gone, we're dead men. Ridiculous.
Well, it's not that ridiculous from his point of view. I mean, the bugger's probably right.
Yeah, maybe it isn't so ridiculous from our point of view. I mean, it'd make things easier.
Huh. It would make things easier. What an uplifting philosophy.
Look, you wouldn't be so scornful if I was Australian.
I'm sorry, Big F, but I think Owly's right.
Look, you're a clever chap, Prof. You're intellectual, academic. Why don't you leave the practicalities to those of us who haven't got their heads in the clouds? There's a good chap.
I was actually thinking on practical lines. It would make things easier.
We only needed 5 tunnels in case Jerry discovered some of them. Well, that's hardly relevant now that they're coming to. So, I'm closing down Tom, Dick and Harry and concentrating on Julian and Gladys, which are further advanced.
No chance of discussing it, I suppose. If Hitler's a dictator, Big F, what are you?
Oh, thank you. That's just the support I needed. All right. I suggest we close down Tom, Dick and Harry.
Sounds like a grand idea to me. All those in favour?
We go on the 23rd or the 24th. That's in 16 or 17 days' time.
Why the delay already?
There'll be no moon then.
What was the moon matter? There'll be nobody stopping us. I reckon we should get weaving now.
It's a question of a thing they probably didn't teach you at Pudsey Grammar School, chump. It's called style. You get engaged on long summer evenings, just as the western sky is flushed with the first tinge of pink. You get divorced on dank, dark Thursdays, when even the gunmetal sky is weeping. And you escape from prison camps on dark, still, moonless nights.
I'd have thought there was a practical reason to it.
Yes, well, trust you to take the poetry out of it.
Oh, yes, I'm from dull, unpoetic little New Zealand, aren't I? My God, I'd like to correct some of your cultural misconceptions. I'd just like to see the look on your face when I showed you Dunedin Public Library.
How on earth were you ever made an officer, Morrison? You were bang on with that lorry, chump. And that was a very clever remark you made back there at the gate, Owly.
For a New Zealander, you mean?
Why the hell did you do that?
In German, always in German.
We don't need that now. We're all allies.
No, far from it. Supplies will be arriving. There'll be telephone calls, inspections. Everything will have to seem just as it was when Jerry was here. So that means...
Precisely. We're going to need bags of Jerry's. Jerry's to run the camp, Jerry's to answer the phone, Jerry's to run the cookhouse, Jerry's to accept supplies. Yeah. I'd estimate that we're going to need at least 100 of us turning into Jerry's overnight.
God in Himmel.
Well done, Shorty. You just volunteered.
Morrison! Morrison! See here, please, Morrison.
No, this is bloody stupid. We're all on the same side.
Do you realise that if the SS rumble what's happening, we'll all be shot? One word is all I ask.
No, the SS aren't here now, so it's bloody stupid.
You, of all people.
Oh, yes, a New Zealander leading a rebellion. What a turn-up.
2 weeks in the cooler, march him away. Yes, you don't have to enjoy quite so much, Barton.
No! Leave him alone.
Chump, my men have loaded rifles.
You wouldn't order them to shoot me.
I might have no alternative.
They wouldn't.
If they realized that you were seriously threatening the stability of the situation, they might have no alternative.
My God.
Wachen! Legt an! Legt an, das ist ein Befehl! Sie knapp über den Kopf des Gefangenen. Wir geben ihm erst eine Warnung. Dann wollen wir mal sehen, ob er es kapiert. Feuer frei!
Let me get this right. You're suggesting we escape from our fellow prisoners?
That's right.
Without telling them.
Do you entirely trust them? Do you trust Big F?
He's hardly in a position to report us to the SS.
It'd be more fun not telling him.
Owly's right. My only regret will be we can't stay to see the bastard's face when he finds out we're gone.
Aren't we condemning all the guards to a dreadful fate? What'll happen to them when we've escaped already?
No, nothing. When they find out we've scarpered and they know that they can't report us to anybody, they'll come too. If they haven't that much sense, they don't deserve to escape.
Prof's right, as usual.
So, how do we escape?
Dig tunnels.
But... Well, maybe I'm being stupid, but don't we already have tunnels?
Yes, but Big F knows where they are.
But... Well, no.
No, go on, Einstein.
Well, because you're all clever, I think you think Big F's cleverer than he is. But I don't think any of them would ever be clever enough to think that we'd even think of escaping from our allies. So I think we should save time and use the tunnels we've got.
I think Einstein's right. So, do we use all 5 tunnels? Or the 2 that are only blocked? Or just the 1?
Just the one. It'll be quicker to get ready and easier to guard.
All those in agreement?
Yep.
Right. First thing tomorrow morning, We unblock Owly.
Owly?
Yeah, well, I didn't really fancy calling it Julian anymore. And I thought I'd name it after you, because, well, I thought you were dead brave the way you stood up to Big F on that roll call. Anyway, we know how much it would annoy him.
Well, well, that's really, Oh, hell, I can't have tears in my eyes. I'm a New Zealander.
Yeah, well... You still got all those civilian uniforms, is it?
Sure I got them. So why should I destroy them? So when did Izzy Levison ever destroy good material? So, you tell me.
Yeah, right, OK. Thanks. Now, we're going to need somebody to replace Shorty on documents.
I'll do it.
You? Well, sorry to doubt you, but what qualifications have you got?
Well, why do you think I wear glasses? From poring over documents.
What were you, a clerk?
No. A forger.
A forger?
What, do you think New Zealand's too dull to have criminals? I'm a forger. Forged my way into the Royal Air Force.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Apparently, Mitchell based the design on a seagull.
Right, Owly's unblocked. So when do we go? Einstein, any ideas on the weather?
It'll be overcast a couple of days yet.
We could go tomorrow, then.
I agree. If we delay, the war could be over before we escape.
So if the war's ending already, why don't we just wait?
It was meant to be over before the first Christmas. I won't believe it's over till it's over.
Yeah. We've got to escape. Big F will hate it. Who agrees we go tomorrow? I didn't tell him what's really ironical is that just as he's getting the Iron Cross because nobody's escaped from his camp, we'll all be escaping from his camp.
After...
Owly, up on your namesake.
Right.
Oh, help.
Sorry.
It's okay, chaps.
No, I'm a New Zealander.
Ah, bad luck.
Oh, no, not you as well.
Right, man.
Danke. Hello, chaps.
Is this man British too?
No. He's the German commandant.
Chump? Chump? Chump?
Einstein. Prof. Shorty. Izzy. Owly. Speak up for a chap.
You can see he's German. He's got the Iron Cross.
No, chaps. Play fair. Come clean. This just isn't cricket. Einstein, you're a Price Egerton. Think of your father.
My father's a cruel sod.
Good effort, but rather overdone. I'm always cautious about racial stereotypes.
I've never liked him.
Nothing personal, but there won't be much room for people like him in the new classless post-war Britain.
Look, Shorty, my old Welsh friend. Owly, my old Kiwi mucker. Eh? Easy, I can help you. I know a committee member of the Finchley Golf Club. Chaps!
There's one foolproof way to find out. Never fails.
Look, there's been a terrible misunderstanding. Verfluchte nochmal! Sag ich zu hören! Du Dreckskerl! Ich schlag dir die Schnauze ein! Du elender Schwein! Verdammter Arschloch!